Hello, welcome back to another installment in the Saelig tutorial series here. Today we're going to talk about crime and how it can potentially be profitable, but also have some pretty dire consequences. All right, so in game here, first thing we see, have my guy here. We're at the town marketplace. Now, when you're starting out in crime, it's probably not a good idea to be in very public places like this where there's a lot of traffic. Although, if you can get away with your thieving ways, then this would be the most profitable place to start. Now, to begin, we're going to look at my skills here, and we'll see that I have very, very low criminal skills. There's other skills that don't even show up here because I've not even tried to do them. But the most basic way to rob somebody is to hold down, right click on the ground, you get that plus sign, and then you've got these options. We've got beg, entertain, pickpocket, waylay. Now, pickpocketing and waylay is where you want to start your crime spree. So we're going to click pickpocket. He's going to stand here. I gain knowledge about pickpocketing. So go back through the skills all the way down, and pickpocketing has been added. I'm going to speed this up and see if we can get something. I don't know if you will be able to because this skill is so very low. Oh, there we go. +4 for pickpocket. And luckily the person didn't even acknowledge what happened. Now this is funny because my guy is also a watchman or a guard, but he's also pickpocketing people. So if you just want to start pickpocketing people, this is a great way to start. A crime has been committed. Wow, cool. This is a great way to get some low-level cash in the early game if you start out as like a beggar, or if you just want to be a butthole. All right, and then we got our other option here. We can waylay, and what waylay does is uh, basically you're robbing somebody. So you hit waylay. There's and if you can do it, then you're basically you're pointing, as a real life reference, you're pointing your gun at somebody and saying, "Hey, give me all your money." Not a very good way to do things, if you ask me. You can get yourself in trouble pretty quick. So that's the basics, the very starting basics of committing crimes. And if you don't know, when you get caught committing a crime, the guards will come up to you and they'll either charge you a fine that you can pay or refuse to pay. Now, if you refuse to pay, there's a jail here. I don't remember where exactly it's at. I know where's the church? There's the church. Where's the learning hall? It's usually here. We'll go. I know there's one over here. I don't know where the pit is in that town. Suppose that's a good thing because I don't spend a whole lot of time doing crimes. Pit, where are you? Am I looking right at it? Where? Oh, here it is. Okay, here's the pit. This is the Norham pit. It's literally just a hole in the ground. You can look inside of it too. And if your guy or anybody else is in the pit, you'll usually see them down here. So they'll go to the pit, they'll go to jail if they get busted committing a crime, and they'll serve out their sentence in there. Or you can pay the fine if you've got the money for it and don't care about losing that money. All right, but then we've also got where did it go? You can create an entire criminal enterprise if you want. There's a building option if you own either a plot that's in the wilderness or another building that's in the wilderness. We'll go to information here. Nope. Nope, wrong thing. Building development. Okay, here it is. Small plot, current development is mine. Uh, and the way you can know that if something is in the wilderness or not is if you click on a plot, it'll tell you in this panel here that it's in the wilderness. or if it's already developed into something else. You can tell if you go down to this den building here. These can only be built in the wilderness. So if you can build it, if you have the option to build it, damn it, then that means it's in the wilderness. And that's actually what we're going to build here, because the den is how you start your criminal enterprise. So let's go ahead and speed this along. All right. Building is now complete. Cool. Now this building has a lot of options. Your standard upgrade paths for that are the same for pretty much any building that can employ workers or has storage space, which is all the buildings. So we'll go ahead and max these out real quick to ensure that we have. Oh yeah, we need to go over these because these upgrades here on the left are different than other buildings, obviously because of the nature of the den. So you can get training dummies that your hiremen, and your hiremen are basically like your assassins, your thugs, your criminals, the people you're hiring to do all the dirty work for you. So you can buy training dummies that they will occasionally on their own train on to build up their melee skill, however the hell you pronounce that, skills. And then you have an armory, uh, which is an area to store armor and weapons for your hiremen to take while they are waiting in the den. So you're gonna want that. Your hidden cache, a very well hidden cache that cannot be found or looted by anyone, not your enemies or even the king. Well, that's interesting because we do not yet have a king. That's not part of the current version of the game. High quality wattle and doob, uh, which if you've upgraded any other buildings, you know that just keeps it from catching on fire all the time. And because it's a business type thing, we're gonna want to have at least one maxed out cart to take things that we steal to sell. And lastly, we're gonna need employees. The more you can pay them, the easier it is to hire them. Now, on this employees window, you see all these people that popped up. These are people that are willing to take the job, be them unemployed or working somewhere else. Now, if I take this wage down, oh, whoops. If I take this wage all the way down, check, this is another basic of the game. Done, please. Okay, now we're gonna hire people. Okay, well, it didn't really change all that much, but in most cases, the less you pay them, the fewer people are gonna even want to take the job. So that when they're not looking for a job or don't want your job that you're offering, they will not show up in this panel unless you show unhireable. See, oh, here we go. Doesn't want the job. I'll increase wage. So if I then increase the wage to 150, go back to this window, show unhireable, too old, town reeve. Obviously, reeve is the guard captain, and the watchmen, the guards, they don't want it. But now I have all these people, and some of them, a lot more are hireable now because I increased the wage. All right, so we're just gonna grab a couple people here. Oh boy, Viking Raiders. Let's get all these weird stinky pants people. Members of my family, they're all good. They're all gonna be criminals. Yeah. Get my entire family to be criminals here. Stinky pants, more stinky pants. Okay. So let's see if I can remember how this den works. I I do not remember how this den works. Give me just a sec. I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. So you click on the den to command your hiremen that you've uh, hired, I guess. You have to be within working hours. So look at wages and hours. The start work is at 11 p.m., ends at 6, or 11 a.m., starts at and ends at 6 p.m. So what we do is I love these names. Dumpy, accident, puking. So we're gonna click on accident here because it was an accident. We're gonna let's see. And we get when we click on him as a hireman, you get all these different things you can tell him to do. So we can tell him to guard a building. You know what? That's a good idea. We'll set him to guard the den. I know, guard. All right. Wait a second. Click cart to ground. Right click to cancel. Click. All right. 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 Guard building. Guard here. Okay. All right. Now accident is go. Wait. What? Guard building. Accident going to guard building. Okay. So that worked. So now he's going to guard the building, and then we're going to go to puking here. We're going to tell him to pickpocket people. Let's see. Click area to pickpocket. We're going to tell him to come right here. Now he's going to go pickpocket. Now keep in mind, you're paying these people, so if they're not turning a profit, then that's going to be a problem. So we're going to tell. Oh, no. This guy is pickpocketing. Okay. Click back on the den. We're going to go to and swear. We're going to waylay carts right here. We're going to go back to the den. See Adelic. See. We're going to commit arson. No, it's raining. It's not going to work. We're going to break into the ale house with this guy. Wait. Try that one. Okay, he's going to break into the house. Okay. And this person will do... we'll do more pickpocketing over here. And then... She's running... Okay, yeah, that's the one I just did. And Godwine, we'll do some more cart waylay. Say right here. Alright, well now we're just going to speed it up and watch our notifications here. Alright, yeah, my guy that just broke in, Adelic Den is now being guarded. Yeah, my guy that broke in, somebody caught him and called for me, the watchman. I'm a watchman, but I'm also running this business. Alright, Alelda is going to pickpocket. Okay. Now, once they should be returning all their stuff back to the den once they have completed their tasks. Let's see if they will. Oh, they're working till 9. Okay, instead of 6. I'm gonna see if they come back to the den with all their goodies. All right, almost 9 o'clock. Come on, guys. Come on, time. Speed up. Okay. Okay, my guy just robbed somebody and somebody saw it. See, did we get any goodies from the carts? I don't think we did. No, they're all asleep. But when they do get the goodies, it'll come back here and then you're free to sell it, or if they get swords and crap, you can put it into the armory. You can buy swords, you can buy armor to put into this armory, and then your guys will use it. And your hidden cache is basically your personal storage that nobody can ever rob or take. And I think that just about covers most of crime. You can also commit arson, burn down a rival business, but it was raining at the time, so fires don't work out so well when it's raining, as I'm sure you can imagine. You can also have people murdered. I've done that a few times. What's up, Garmangabis? But I think that's going to conclude this tutorial for crime. Have a good one.